Staff report. Facilities Master Plan, I'd like to call on Mr. Tim Stallings.
Thank you, Mr. President, members of the board. It's our pleasure tonight to simply update the board. As you recall, at the workshop in August, we presented the overall organization of the facilities master planning effort. And so now we wanted to come back and update you on that process. I'm kind of introducing you while you get set up here. And so we've got Bill DeYoung, who the board has met before, who's working with us on this master planning process, along with Joni, and Carrie Matsumoto, our Director of Facility Development, at the podium. And so I'll ask Carrie to say a few words. I would just, at the inception, point out that it's an exciting time. We actually are starting to have our meetings. Last night had the first two, which I know some board members are aware of. And those happened at Lakewood and Jordan. And we have good attendance. More people are also being recommended for those committees. But we look forward to a lot of involvement in those committees from our community constituents. And so I'll ask Carrie to take it away.
Thank you. Good evening, Mr. President, members of the board, superintendent, executive staff, members of the community. I just want to thank you for the opportunity to provide you with an update on the facilities master plan. Just in terms of context, about a year and a half ago, I believe the district embarked on this journey of looking at trying to develop a facilities master plan. And oftentimes I get asked, what's the purpose of a facilities master plan and what is a master plan? And for us, we've always been looking at trying to define what a facilities master plan, and just to share with the community what we think and envision this plan to be. We believe it's to create a comprehensive and strategic plan that aligns facilities with the educational goals and priorities of the district so that we can continue to provide and enrich the physical learning environments for all our students in the district. And with that, we came across developing this facility master plan process. And the development of a plan like this for a district of our size, with the amount of facilities that we have over 100 facilities that we are currently looking at, which include administration facilities, along with school facilities, and 8.5 million square feet of facility area to look at. We believe that this plan needs to be engaging for one, it needs to be comprehensive, it needs to be well thought out, and it needs to be strategic, and it needs to involve many stakeholders, including staff, parents, community members, and students. And with that, we wanted to talk a little bit about the components of a master plan briefly, and to outline what a master plan process involves. And the first slide you see up here is actually the steps of the master plan process that we've outlined. And actually, Bill DeYoung will go into further each of these different steps and how we're engaging the community and starting this process. But in the summer months, we've actually done a lot of data collection, which you see is in step one. We've gathered background information, we've looked at enrollment trends of the district, demographic trends, and we've been studying what's going on in the district at various levels of community and within certain school areas as well. And then we've assembled a team of different consultants to help us, and Bill DeYoung's group is one of those teams. And you'll see that we have 3 different groups right now working with us, which includes a demographics consultant, an architect, a master architect for the district, which is really charged with overseeing the facility assessments of architectural teams that are going out into the field and looking at building conditions and assessing building conditions. Also, the architectural teams and working with LPA and district staff and other members of the community will develop construction standards and material standards. And we also have a community engagement process, which we're going to share with you tonight, along with the development of educational specifications. And those are important for us in facilities because we really would like to understand what it is that's needed in various levels across elementary, middle, and high. And if you can go back to the original process, slide one back. We are right now in step 2 of the process. We have formed area committees by planning areas, and Bill's going to describe to you those planning areas. And we have assembled various internal steering committees. We've also established working groups for materials and construction standards. And so we have at length a number of committees that are currently working on this process and engaged. And with that, I wanted to turn it over to Bill to go over some of the engagement process that we're doing in the community and the community work that we can expect to unfold in the next several months. And then we'll also talk a little bit about the overall timeline. You see that there's several steps to this process, and we anticipate it being about a 10 to 14 month process overall. And since we started in the summer, we hope to have a draft plan done by the end of the school year in June, and hopefully something to the board in draft form for consideration in the fall. So with that, Bill DeYoung, I'd like to turn it over to you.